What's going on, guys? It's the Gaming Gabe here, and welcome back to episode 2 of the RB Leipzig career. Now, in today's episode, we're going to get straight into the transfer window. Going for a brand new center back, and instead of going for a big name, we're going for Matthias de Ligt from Ajax. Only $9 million. We put in a bid of approximately $20 million for de Ligt. We submit that to Ajax. Ajax come back to us saying that they've accepted 23.5. So we go into contract negotiations, $15,000 per week, 5 years, an important first-team player role. We submit that offer to de Ligt, and de Ligt accepts it straight out of the box. We go and we accept him as a player, and yeah, now we have a new first-choice center back, a 76 rated 17-year-old who goes straight into the starting lineup over Klosterman. Klosterman goes out to being a natural right back, and we replace Schmitz with de Ligt, putting Upamecano there as he is the younger one. We get a transfer offer for our goalkeeper, Peter Golaski, someone we have to sell because he is over the age of 23, and as you know, our rules in this career mode are we can't use over 23 players. Colin returned to us from our original offer, $6 million, and we increase it to 5.5, which they accept, and we sell them. And as you can see there, we have a bit of a situation there for another player. And so right now, basically, we're just selling Peter Golaski to Colm for 5.5 million, not really too much. And Kylian Mbappe, we have the funds to potentially try and sign Kylian Mbappe, 10 million plus our Camps Pro work. AS Monaco say that while they are interested in Forsberg, they do not believe that we have enough money. They want us to pay at least $57 million. So we increase it to 30 million to try and see what they say with that. 45 million to see what they say with that. And unfortunately, they say no further talks. They reject us, and we go on to selling. Now, coming up next, we have Diego Demme with a bid from Schalke for $12.5 million. We submit that. They come back with $1 million. We accept that. Stefan Ilsenker for Werder Bremen. We counter 4.5. We go for Fabinho now from AS Monaco, and we go for an opening bid of 42 million. We put in a contract offer of exactly what he wants, a crucial first-team offer. He declines it, saying that he is too big a player at AS Monaco. And now this is really surprising. I did not expect him to say that he didn't want to leave AS Monaco because he felt he was too big. We increased it to 125. He accepts it. We accept him. And done deal. We confirm him. We sell off Willy Orban, our top choice center back, for $14 million. The counter offer, $14 million to Bayer Leverkusen. We buy a scout, Jason Dressers, from Belgium. We send him out to Germany looking for any type of player for 9 months. And we go into our very first Bundesliga game of this episode against Schalke 04 away from home at the Veltins Arena. Now, this is the start of our Bundesliga campaign. It's the very first game we get to try out. We've had a very successful preseason already. At this point, we have Matthias de Ligt, not Fabinho yet, as Fabinho came in for after the second game against Freiburg, but nonetheless, we get started. Timo Werner already putting pressure, Sabitzer putting pressure, Keita fighting for the ball, Keita with the ball already, Keita making a great pass to Fabio Leimer seeing Timo Werner on the goal, shoots, and he scores off the crossbar. Timo Werner in the very 4th minute of the Bundesliga has already scored his first goal, and we lead. Timo with a great run, just edging out the goalkeeper and his defender, putting it perfectly, using enough power to get it in off the crossbar. Just a beautiful finesse shot, a beautiful goal. And yeah, it was honestly just a great way to start this game against Schalke. And so 0-1 at 4 minutes. And here we go. Goretzka to Upamecano. Goretzka again with the ball. Goretzka trying to find an option. Keita tries to tackle it, but unfortunately that's lost. And de Ligt already putting in a stint, keeping possession, winning possession back, and keeping possession. De Ligt to Keita, a bit of power pass, but Keita wins it back. Keita with the ball, Naby Keita. Keita passes it to Paulson. Paulson going on a bit of a run. Even though he's a bit of a striker, Paulson tries to pass it to Timo Werner, but unfortunately, it was not possible. How does Waller's that off? Benitez, and Fabio Leimer wins it back from Benitez. Fabio Leimer to Werner, but just a bit overhit, and Farman is able to pick that up. Delict in midfield, picking up the ball, being an aerial master, only at 17 years old. Fabio Leimer with a great through ball to Burma. Burma, unfortunately, not able to throw it, not able to pass it. Caliguri is able to get it. Burma with a great throw to Leimer. Leimer with the ball. Leimer with a shot, and the goalkeeper is forced to punch it out. Not even trying to catch it. But a great routine from Burma to pass it to Cam, and just very, very close to being a goal. Now we look for a corner opportunity. We look for who to pass it to, and we decided to look into the tactics. We decided to go for a crowd the keeper type of routine, send it close to the middle, and unfortunately, while Bernardo was able to get a bit of a touch on the ball, it didn't amount to anything. Burma with the ball, Burma almost able to pass it through on goal, but Polsa not in the right position, unfortunately, but good attempt from Burma. Cruz and Sabitzer fighting for the ball. Sabitzer eventually getting the ball. Sabitzer with a great through ball to Fabio Leimer. Fabio Leimer with the ball. Fabio Leimer still with the ball, and he unfortunately is denied by the goalkeeper. I don't know if his first name is Fabio, but Leimer with the ball and on goal. Good shot, but unfortunately straight at the keeper. He's not a natural striker, so it made sense that wasn't the best of kicks. Burma with the corner, Burma into the leg, but Goretzka is able to do that. Goretzka, of course, before his big Bayern Munich move, but Schmitz with the ball right now. Schmitz with a bit of a cross, and Schmitz to Werner. Werner goes for a header, but Fachmann has that covered, and unfortunately it amounts to nothing. Now De Ligt tries to win the ball. Balls to Goretzka. For Schalke, Goretzka with a great pass up to Schwalf. Bernardo misses his man. De Ligt misses his man, but unfortunately Leimer is able to get the ball, doing some defensive work as a Cam. Bernardo to Sabitzer. Sabitzer holding the ball. Sabitzer releasing Poulsen. Poulsen on his bike, having daylight to run into. He goes for a bit of a shot, but unfortunately very, very weak, low-driven shot. Fireman is able to stop that quite easily. Pushes it out wise to Conor Lejapanak. And we skip ahead. Sabitzer with the ball next now to Timo Werner. Timo Werner to Keita. Keita with the shot and blocked again by the goalkeeper. Just all our shots need to be extremely close to him. They aren't bad shots by any necessary means, but not enough angle on it to pull it across goal. We get another corner. Burma going to send this in. We go for another tactics. Go for edge of the box run. And we pass it to we do a short corner this time, actually. We do a short corner. Naby Keita with the ball, unfortunately taken out with Cruz. But that ends the first half, 1-0. Great goal from Timo Werner in the 4th minute, but unfortunately nothing more. Kickoff for the second half, used to Poulsen with the ball. Trying to dribble around the other part. Unfortunately got beat out by Caliguri again. Not a bad defender. Not great, but just able to read Poulsen's moves extremely well. And now Burma and Poulsen trying to put pressure on Caliguri. Bernardo trying to put pressure again. And we are able to steal the ball thanks to this pressure. Burma with the ball, holding it up very nicely. Leimer feeding it into Poulsen. Poulsen trying to make a move, but Naldo stops him from doing so. Leon Goretzka with the ball, loses it momentarily, but we cannot keep control of it. Goretzka making a great run, but we were able to intercept that with Schmitz. Keita with the ball. Keita feeding Timo Werner in, and unfortunately it is saved as the goalkeeper for Schalke comes running out, Manuel Neuer sweeper keeper style. It was just a bad miss. Honestly, a very, very hard shot to score for me as a player. I'm not very good at those types of one-on-ones, and that was the result. We're looking for another corner, trying to go out wide, see what we can do, and no, unfortunately, it comes way too far in. Bernardo with the ball right now. Leimer holding back. Leimer with the ball. Leimer passes it to De Ligt. De Ligt passes it to Poulsen. Poulsen with the ball. Poulsen looking for an option. Poulsen unfortunately tries to pass it and does not be able to do so and shoots it straight at Farman. Farman throws it out and Poulsen fights the ball. Bernardo tries to make it. Klosterman with the ball now. Klosterman passes it straight to Timo Werner, but unfortunately a bit overhit, and Werner was nowhere near to getting the ball, so no chance. Bernardo with the ball. Schwab steals it from Bernardo. Cruz with the ball. Cruz able to get around our defenders, and now Kolyapiak is over there, and thankfully Klosterman and De Ligt are able to do so. Keita with the ball. Keita pushing it up to Leimer. Leimer tries to push it up to Yusuf Poulsen, but unfortunately isn't able to. Leimer now having to pull back to defend. Bernardo trying to defend Schoff. Unfortunately, he gets to him. Cruz gets around two of our defenders, goes for an early cross, but unfortunately it goes to no one. Now Naby Keita in the 79th minute with the ball. Naby Keita still going in on goal, shoots, and unfortunately too close to far. Man, looking back, I should have probably passed it to the man who's running with him. Now Cruz is able to get it, and he gets to Sabitzer. Sabitzer holding up the ball. Sabitzer passes it to Leimer. Leimer looking for an option. Leimer finds Bruma. Bruma on the left wing. He pushes out wide. He finds it. He passes, tries to pass it in, and unfortunately does not get to Paulsen. Klosterman tries to make a good pass, but unfortunately cannot do so as Cruz defends him. Cruz passes it to his teammate, again, Mr. K. De Ligt with a great tackle to stop that attack. And here we see that Fabio Leimer actually has an injury, a pulled hamstring. And so we decide to immediately just sub him off for Burk, the right mid, who will now turn into a CDM, the 86th minute. Unfortunately, our substitution does not go through, as we can see over there. There's Leimer with his pulled hamstring, and Budo Staller passes it. Poyapanak goes out. He pushes the ball out thanks to some pressure from our center back. There is Leimer with his pulled hamstring, and Burk now replaces him. Klosterman to Keita, Naby Keita holding the ball, Naby Keita to Burk, the substitution. Burk to Burma, Burma passes it to Timo Werner. Timo Werner holds it up, looks for the pass, passes it to Paulsen. Paulsen tries to go in through, he tries to beat his man, but unfortunately is stopped, does not have the pace or acceleration to be able to beat his man, unfortunately. Plus with low stamina, he cannot do so now. Embolo with Kono Payanek again, and we are able to cut that pass out. Bernardo intercepts it, and there we go. We beat Schalke in our Bundesliga debut, 0-1. Good start. I mean, honestly, there were a lot of clear-cut chances, and player injured. Leimer has a pulled hamstring and will be out for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. That is not good. Now on to our second game against Freiburg. Same team, just making a bit of changes now that Leimer's out. A bit of adjustment of the camera. Bundesliga, our first home match at Sanderson Park with RB Leipzig. There goes Timo Werner, our captain, leading the line ahead of this match. Now, match day 2 of the Bundesliga. Freiburg, not the greatest of teams, not the worst of teams. They're sort of where we are expected to be in the Bundesliga table, so about mid-table. So this should be a good test for us. We've already played extremely well against Schalke, but we'll see what happens. Timo Werner kicks off. Yusuf Poulsen with the ball. Yusuf Poulsen going on a bit of a dribble, and he's going on an adventure. He's able to cut through his defenders. He shoots, and it's unfortunately blocked. And Timo Werner in off on the crossbar. Goal again in the 3rd minute this time. This man just loves shooting and scoring an early goal. This goal is so close that we literally had to pull out the goal decision system that actually did confirm that yes, we did score a goal, and very closely. It was pretty decently in the line, but 2 goals in 2 games for Timo Werner, and we now lead 1-0 against Freiburg at Sanderson Park at home. France with the ball. France passing it to Roberto Torres. Roberto Torres tries to make a pass, but thanks to our pressure, we are able to do so. Buruk tries to make a pass, but France and Roberto Torres are able to push him out. Roberto Torres goes out. We go for a standing tackle, but Schmitz concedes a foul. So that is a free kick for Freiburg. Now we look as France tries to put the set piece in, and we are able to clear it out. So Yunshu trying to head it. Roberto Torres going offsides. Thankfully, 2 players offsides, so he didn't have a chance to actually do something with that. And Vogel passing it on to Schmitz. Schmitz holding the ball, looking for someone to pass it to. Schmitz passing it to Klosterman. Klosterman holding the ball, still holding the ball. Klosterman going on a bit of a run, venturing up a bit forward. Klosterman passes it to Burk, the CDM. Burk passes it to Bernardo, the left back. Burk passes it, gets passed back to him. Burk goes on a through ball to Timo Werner. Timo Werner tries to be his man, but unfortunately we do a bit too much. They concede a foul, a 30-yard free kick out wide with Bruma. And just trying to look on how to best do this, as we don't really have a target to aim for. We call it on our second kick taker, and we line up our kick about there. Unfortunately, not what I wanted to do. Too much power from Savitzer. I thought Burma was going to kick the ball, but nonetheless, chance miss. but not a very clear-cut chance, to be honest. Peterson getting the ball to his teammate Klosterman with a great tackle. Timo Werner with the ball right now. Timo Werner going on a bit of a run, putting on some pace. Yusuf Poulsen going on a run. Now we feed Yusuf Poulsen. Poulsen in on goal, and unfortunately cannot get the shot away. And we try to do the same with Timo Werner, but crossbar and goalkeeper deny him, unfortunately. Just a very, very sloppy goal, sloppy try at goal. Gives us a corner though, but not what I had in mind. Now we try to go for a bit of a Hail Mary corner goal, but Burma just took a horrible free kick there. It literally just did not go anywhere. Naby Keita in the 39th minute passes it into Poulsen. Poulsen 3 on goal. Unfortunately gets dispossessed by Gunther. Gunther passes it to Pedersen, but De Ligt is able to head that down to Burg. Burg passes it to Sabitzer. Sabitzer passes it to Timo Werner. Timo Werner looks for a pass. Timo Werner gets it to Naby Keita. Naby Keita shoots, and he just barely slices it wide. Well worked. Had a bit more time, honestly. What I would have done differently is probably taken a touch, maybe more, or maybe not have angled it. But great goal. It's a great attempt on goal, but unfortunately nothing came out of it. Sabitzer with possession one back. Sabitzer passes it off to Poulsen. Poulsen looks for someone to pass it to, but gets dispossessed by Kemp. Kemp passes it to Neil Denscher. Bernardo fighting him, and Bernardo concedes a foul to Kemp. Kemp, unfortunately, with the shot away. And once again, Freiburg go offside on their free kick set piece, so unfortunately no attempt for them. And Vogel passes it to Matthias De Ligt. De Ligt holds up the ball as we are just trying to run down the clock for the first half. Passes it to Burg. Burg does the same thing. Burg unfortunately cannot make the pass to Burma, but we win back possession with Poulsen, and there ends the first half. 1-0 to Freiburg. Not the best, but not the worst. Burg on the second half, already making a great pass to Naby Keita in the 58th minute. Naby Keita holding up the ball, looking for a pass, and unfortunately cannot make the good enough pass. Putting pressure on Kempf and the Freiburg. Timo Werner actually able to make the interception. Timo Werner passes it to Bruma. Bruma tries to go in on goal, but unfortunately does not get a good enough eye. Bernardo in the 73rd minute with a throw-in. And just looking for someone to pass to, we decided to pass it to Burke, the CDM. Burke passes it to Keita. Keita passes it to Timo Werner. Timo Werner goes around one defender and shoots, and he almost scores. That was a goal line clearance from him. That was incredibly close. Could have been 2-0, but it is what it is. Burma with the ball. Burma feeding in Timo Werner again. Obviously upset having missed that clear goal. Goes and he scores a screamer of a finesse shot to make up for the missed happen. So all love is not lost. Nothing happens, as while we didn't score that attempt, we did put this one top bins. Goalkeeper had no chance. Just a beautifully powerful finesse shot. And goalkeeper defenders just had no chance. 2-0 to Freiburg in the 79th minute. And now the game should be all but wrapped up now in the 79th minute. And yeah, we steal the ball with Naby Keita. Yusuf Poulsen with the ball, going on a bit of a drill. Keita pulling back. Keita with the ball. Keita able to go around his man. Gets taken out in the box. And that is a red card for Kempf, the Freiburg man. Number 20 goes out. It was a 2-foot tackle from behind. And I was hoping that it would have been a penalty, but unfortunately, it was just outside. Literally 1 yard outside. Now, I'm not that good at taking these goal kicks, free kicks. I don't have a target to help me with, so I just kind of shoot it. Hits the wall, unfortunately, and they're able to clear it out. De Ligt putting in a shift, a power-headed back to Burma. Burma passes it to Klosterman. Klosterman pulling the ball from out wide. Makes a short pass to Burma. Burma makes a through ball to Poulsen. Poulsen tries to shoot, and he gets the tap in off the rebound from the Freiburg goalkeeper. In the 87th minute, that is tie over, 3-0. RB Leipzig. We have beaten Freiburg. This game has just been crazy, honestly. We had a goal decision. We had a screamer of a goal, and now we have this horrendous mistake from the Freiburg goalkeeper. How did they not manage to do better with that? And why Poulsen didn't sprint towards the ball more, I will never know. But Poulsen gets his first or second Bundesliga goal. And yeah, we are firing on all cylinders, not just one, maybe two people who can score goals. Basically, the entire front four can score goals. And even Keita, as a CDM, he can still come out forward. We have him on instructions to come out forward, and that is proving to be helpful. Javier going in, Schmitz with a great tackle, getting the ball away. Bruma picking up that rebound. Bruma going on an adventure, trying to beat out the defender. Unfortunately, cannot make the pass, but gets an injury just as he's doing it. A pulled hamstring. Thankfully, none as bad as the last pulled hamstring for Fabio Leimer. This one's just a little bandage, so it's not a hospitalization, and hopefully it isn't that bad. Abashi with the ball. Schmitz wins it back from Sabitzer. Sabitzer he tries to push it out to Timo Werner, but Gunther is able to cut that out. Timo Werner does get possession, but unfortunately, that is where the match is called. 3-0 to FC Freiburg, one red card in camp for them, and just a very, very eventful game, honestly. From this very first 3-minute goal from Timo Werner, it was a great, very, very eventful, fun end game. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode for episode 3. Thanks for watching, and take care, guys. Peace.